Hello everybody. So I'm going to be doing a review tonight on an item that I purchased off of Amazon. I believe the only places you can find it now if you're in America are Amazon, eBay, and drugstore.com. I'm pretty sure this may still be sold internationally, but Max Factor has since discontinued selling in the United States, which is really stupid because their makeup products are pretty good. And I don't know, I like them. But I decided to try this because I figured that it would be really cool. It's like, has this reputation of being for movie stars and old-fashioned and things like that. And hear that a lot of their makeup's also good for really oily skin, which is what I have. So, I got the Max Factor Pancake Makeup. This is what it looks like. This is the old packaging. I believe the new packaging has a black bottom, clear top with the new Max Factor and Dots logo on it. But this is what it looks like. The shade I have this in is Natural 2. What I actually did was go on Max Factor's website and speak to a beauty consultant because I didn't know which shade to buy. Natural 1, which is $129, or Natural 2, which is $101. And I told her which I have neutral to cool undertones, and I told her what foundation I usually wear, Maybelline Mineral Power in Light 1, and so she recommended that I buy the Natural 2 because the Natural 1 is really yellow and for warmer undertones. So I got this in the mail. I bought it off Amazon. I found this on Amazon for $12.99, and then I paid like $5 in shipping, but I had a lot of gift cards, so in total I only paid about $4 for it. But the going price for this and other shades, I think it's on drugstore.com for $8.50. Amazon, I've seen it anywhere between $10 and $20. I know that the Pan Stick Makeup, Max Factor's stick makeup, stick foundation, is more expensive, and I've heard really good things about that too. I heard that it's probably better than this, but because it was so expensive, I just wanted to try this. But this is what it looks like, and I swear, when I first saw it, I was like, holy crap. Like, here, let me turn my light on, you'll get a better idea. Like, I was afraid because this looks really, really orange, Like, oh my god. Like, look at that. I don't know, see that? Look how orange it is. But the back of the case, the back of the packaging says, Pancake Makeup, chosen by many movie makeup artists to help fashion flawless faces, help veil skin imperfections, moisture enriched for a silky smooth, soft matte finish. Water activated formula gives you a great control to cover as much or as little as you wish. To apply, saturate sponge with water, squeeze to eliminate excess. Rub sponge lightly over pancake makeup, using an up and out motion, smooth over face, blend along neck and hairline, blot gently with tissue. Please note, product shade appears darker and compact than on skin. I was really afraid, but this actually matches my skin perfectly, and I was really shocked. Like, whoa! Shocking. Okay. So, I've been reading reviews of this on Makeup Alley since I've gotten it. I have used this twice. And, I mean, for however much I paid, even if you don't have a gift card and if you end up shelling out, between $10 and $15 for it, look how much you're getting. Like, this is the size of my palm. And it's really deep. Look at that. Holy moly, look how much you get. So, what I did was I went to Target and I bought some of their blending sponges. And, I don't know, the one gripe I have about this makeup is that a lot of the product ends up sitting in the sponge instead of on your face, but I'll get to that. So I bought a sponge like this. I couldn't find an ocean sponge or a silk sponge anywhere, so I got this. So what I do is I keep a cup of water handy. I saturate the sponge, squeeze out a little bit, but not a lot. Then what I do is I quickly swirl this around in here, and then I apply it almost immediately to my face. Like, this stuff dries within seconds. So in order to have it show up on your skin, and you can control how sheer or how much how much coverage you get, whether you get a sheer coverage or you get a heavy full coverage. So I swirl this around. I pretty much use this part of the sponge to apply it, and what I do is I apply concealer first. Well, I do that anyway, but I apply, just to the areas. I don't apply too much. The concealer I apply whenever I use this is a liquid. I don't apply the my Coastal Scents palette because it just makes it look cakey. But I apply that, and then I shove the sponge in the water, squeeze it out. Not a lot, but just a little bit, and then I swirl it around until it's like I see it on the sponge, and then I just apply it, not all at once, but sections of my face at a time, like one side, and then I go the other. Well, okay, so this does take me a lot longer to apply my makeup than if I used liquid foundation, like the one I've been using. But this I can control the coverage, and usually I go for full coverage. I blend it up to my hairline, sometimes down, and I always blend it down on my neck a little. But the finish is completely matte. Completely matte. Like, there's no glow, there's no sheen, your face doesn't look shiny, you know how some foundations, like, have this dewy finish, like, I know that the Revlon Photo Ready has been criticized because it leaves a dewy finish, and I have that, so it's at home. I haven't started it yet, but I have it in my winter shade, so hopefully I won't have to deal with it in summer. But I know the Colorstay has a matte finish. This Maybelline Mineral Power happens to have a fairly glowy, dewy finish. Like, your face looks dewy. There's like a, not shimmery, but you can just tell there's like a glow. Your face isn't completely matte. With this stuff, your face is completely matte, and you can cover as little or as much as you like. It's just difficult to work with at first because you're like, wow, nothing is coming off the sponge onto my face. But the more water you use, the more you swirl it on, and just get your face almost. You have to work really quickly with this, really quickly. At least, I mean, this is the old formula, so. But and I did notice I wore it on Friday, and I wore it yesterday, and I did notice that, and today is, well, I wore it Friday and I wore it Saturday, and I did notice that my face didn't shine up as much. On top of it, of course, I applied blush, contour, a little highlight over here, my finishing powder, but my face didn't shine up. And I also noticed that I took a couple photographs with some friends, and my face was completely matte. Like, there was no reflection from the flash of the camera. So, the only thing about this is that it's water activated. Like, this is not a powder. I guess it could be ground into powder, but this is cake. It's a cake. It's hard. Like, and also, it kind of smells like the inside of an old car. I mean, but don't let that, unless you're really bothered by that, but don't let that deter you in any way, because it kind of does smell like the inside of a rental car that you would get, it does. I run makeup by, a lot of people don't like the smell, but, I mean, that's exactly what it smells like. The second I took it out of there, and I was like, wow, that's, I mean, on your face and after having it on, like, it's not that bad at all. Like, you start to, like, forget about it after a while. But anyway, people, like, may not like it because it's hard to work with at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're able to, and also it takes longer to apply, but the results, like, I would definitely wear this if you're going to somewhere where you're going to be taking a lot of pictures. Like, I'm seriously thinking of wearing this stuff over a primer, like my L'Oreal Studio Secrets, which I decided to keep. So I'm seriously considering wearing this stuff like over a primer to my senior ball next Monday. Just because my face doesn't shine up as much, and it's, the finish is matte to begin with. So I really like this, and if you can find it, I would strongly suggest finding it. Buy a shade that you would think would be normally darker than your skin. I thought it'd be Natural 1 because I'm a pale ski. But they have Natural 1, Natural 2, Creamy Beige 1, Creamy Beige 2, I'm pretty sure. Tan 1, Tan 2, they may have other ones, but this is, for now, people are auctioning it on eBay, Amazon, drugstore.com. It's still listed on Max Factor's website, so I guess it's not completely discontinued, just they're lame and can't sell the States anymore. But I would totally recommend buying this and just trying it out because, you know, the whole fact that this has been around for like, you know, 60 something years, you know, just intrigued me. So yeah, so that's my review on that. And overall, like I'm happy with it. I mean, it does take longer, but if you're going somewhere where you're wearing a lot of makeup and you want to look really nice and matte, if you have the extra time to do your makeup, like this is good stuff. So that's my review on the Max Factor Pancake makeup, and mine is a natural too. And yeah, it does come out. It comes out lighter on the skin than you would think, because I was really scared of this. But yeah, hope you all have a good night. See ya.